Meanwhile, I like Prasad साहब to come over, sir. आ जाइए आप, हम थोड़ी बातचीत तो करेंगे लोगों से, है ना? Please give a big hand, Yogendra Prasad, former chairman and managing director NHPC, senior most persons amongst us, senior most, I would say retired person from the private public sector, a man who set examples in the country. He is winner of the Hydro Ratna Award. He built several of these hydro projects when he was chairman NHPC, and it's the apt time that we are having him, because you will be appreciating NHPC for the last 6 years has no chairman, and he was probably the last man who attempted to save that organization. So it is important to know from him why this sector, a very critical sector related to water and also power, is getting through, and it is a sector, I tell you, water security, energy security, and also sustainability of this country. 3 issues are under threat if you don't touch this area. Prasad Saab, we are very thankful that today you are our prime guest of honor. Thank you, sir, once again. Please give him a big hand. We are going to be joined any moment by, because I have got support, I am an RSC Kurukshetra pass out. I did my mechanical engineering, I am BTech from the college. and today my alumnus is supporting me, and we have the president from our alumnus and also who is the chairman of New Delhi Institute of Management joining us as another very eminent guest of honor. So I'm just announcing it's Vishnu Mohan Bansal. I need my old friend Ashwini Dhar. Where is Dhar? Oh, lovely man. See, a man, I tell you, BHL's entire communication, entire image was taken care by Ashwini. But I'm sorry to say that we all who loved BHL today, BHL is in doldrums because of us. है ना? ऐसी बोली जाएगी. है, Inertia exposed the BVT scam, the Bhutan venture trading scam. What? No, sir. It is not because of trouble because of that. It is because of Bhutan, sir. It is because of wrong chairmanship. वो बोलना चाहिए, घबराना नहीं चाहिए, sir. वही हो रहा है. So ultimately, but he is a lovely friend. When he was there, BHL was performing. BHL received several of us. We have the famous Inertia Awards, which we have instituted. 8 awards have gone. BHL was the winner. But today it's been destroyed because of bad leadership and also lack of ethics, corruption. I'm sorry to say, because of the story of Inertia, it happened that the entire cabinet secretariat of Bhutan has been dismissed. 3 secretaries, Ministry of External Affairs in Bhutan, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and also the secretary in the cabinet, they have been literally been sent to investigation and handed over to the Royal Civil Service Commission, surrendered to them. So if a small country can act on corruption, I want to see what our own people do here. So these are the things which will unfold. I don't want this forum to be a forum for that, but I just want to tell you that honesty, credibility, ethics are fundamentals on which Inertia was born, and the PSC journal is also born by the same logic. It will be the truth and only truth, nothing else. You know, and I want to again say, BHL is an organization, if it bleeds, I bleed inside, personally, because the PSU bleeds. Today, we will be rewarding 25 PSU, I would say, stalwarts and successful people. And when we are doing this, I cry for BHL. That is my view. Next, I want PVSN Murthy, my very good friend, who is also part of this jury, to come over. Where is Murthy Sahab? Please, aiye Murthy Sahab. And I would also like SK Shukla ji, who was the former director of Tehri Hydro, to please come. Please give them a big hand. And I must recognize the presence of all the leading public sector people, including companies whom we know, as well as who new relationship we will be making today, in the sense that I would say very clearly that I always felt, you know, that it was an area which we missed, the public sector, and I did not know what to do. And believe me, people like us who are entrepreneurs, because I run my company without any bank loans, you know, so I'm too conservative probably for the system, and that is always creating a trouble. So I must thank basically my better half that this is born, because my staff actually said, sir, हमको दिवाली बोनस मत दीजिए, पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटरप्राइज का जर्नल लॉन्च कीजिए, आपका जो ड्रीम है. तो I must also thank my staff who agreed for that. So they did not get any Diwali bonus this year, sir. So that is why I am launching the journal, because I had no money. I'm sorry to say that for this. I struggled. So whatever little we have got will only save us today. And my wife sitting over there, she's the publisher. So the better half, because she said you should go for your dream. So this is a woman's initiative, because Mars Media Resources, she is the publisher, and she said you should start with this, not anything else. जो तुमको अच्छा लगता था वो तुम करो. तो देखिए, अगर ये सपोर्ट होगा तो हमारे को कोई तकलीफ नहीं है. You know, if the support is right at the home. So charity begins at home. So she is also returned back, and she said, no, तुम करोगे ये चीज. So today that's why you are all here. I think everybody who's better off is here, including Ashwini. We should thank them for allowing us to do what we did. So I think I can see your better half also. Bilkul, madam is there. She's also, so Ashwini is successful because of better half. ठीक है. तो ये बहुत बड़ा दिन है. It is also a time to celebrate contribution by our women also. And I tell you, this PSC sector also will see a lot of women managers, women experts, not entrepreneurs, but women professionals coming in. And I see that equation will come through over a period of time. So today, that is an important day. And before we begin, I would like everybody to come forward to light the lamp for today and declare the India Public Sector Enterprises Awards open, sir. May I request the dais to please come down. प्रसाद साहब पहले आप. I have one more. I have to trouble the dice a little bit. We have a parcel there. Murthy साहब उसको उठाइए. This is the launch of the Public Sector Enterprise Journal. Go ahead, sir. You have to open it. आपको करना है. चारों लोगों को आगे आके करना है, सर. मैं ज्वाइन करूंगा आप लोगों को. Issue, and my editorial is very important, and that is the topic I want to talk before I start the awards. See, my editorial is called Grey Matter, because the mind is the grey matter, and I thought I'll name it that way. And in this, we talked about real-time contribution of PSEs in GDP, and we pegged it at 22%. We did a constant research over the year. We found that Government of India's past information and all said 6% contribution. But I was not agreeing to that because I was finding a major flaw in the whole analysis. How the flaw arises like this. Suppose you look at the entire structure of chemicals, petrochemicals, oil and gas, fertilizers, and this entire energy plus combo, then you suddenly see that 80% of that market is PSUs. And that's what they are doing. Now I came to another area. I separated the energy into that forum, but I looked at power. So I saw 65% of the assets of power and the sale of power is oriented towards the PSU, state and center together. Again, the same formula came in. The third one, I said, let me look at an area which the PSU has exited to some extent in some way, or government sector in that matter, like the PWDs. That was infrastructure. But I found still 40% of infra, de facto, de jure, is done by our PSUs. And last but not the least is a very major area called mining and resources other than energy. And there I was shocked, 70% contribution by the public sector. I tried to summate all this. Today also that data is still evolving, but a graphical understanding of the data made us understand that what is being shown as GDP is completely flawed and erratic. I explained this already. I given you the figures how erratic it is. हमारे साथ आज बहुत बड़े एक दिग्गज हैं पीछे देख रहा हूं गर्ग साहब बैठे हैं, स्माइल कर रहे हैं। अगर मुझे थोड़ा पहले पता होता तो आपसे लाइट भी चलवाता। तालियां बजाइए गर्ग साहब के लिए, फॉर्मर चेयरमैन पीएफसी विद अस। तो आपको बता रहा हूं कि ये जो मूल्यांकन हो रहा है, दिस वैल्यूएशन ऑफ जीडीपी इज फ्लॉड because what we consider GDP, net sum of the goods and services sold within an economy, is GDP. Now plus, this is the classical definition, plus we say export earnings becomes the gross national product. But when you summate all these things, we are not considering the asset holding and asset amortization of the system. That means a mine which is going to be operated for 300 years, you don't value it, right? You value it for today. It's like I look at that valuation today. I don't value the asset, and there is no way of amortizing value of asset into GDP. And remember, the quality of assets is a major issue that we took up in Inertia, the other journal. And I find that the quality of assets with the PSUs, it is still not come to the private sector. Although I would love the private sector to show equal Indianness or India love, and empathy that public sector is doing. So these are issues that will dominate us for some time now. And we have shot 3 episodes in the morning, 3 interesting issues. One was this valuation issue, in which all my Diggaj, including Prasad Saab, came to the same conclusion that we talked about in a 24 minutes episode. Second episode that we shot for the PSC show was divestment versus disinvestment. I have a problem when people talk about divestment. Divestment means आप पूरा asset sell कर देंगे अपना. So this is very, very dirty trick, because it's not done. You don't sell your country, boss. You can't do it. So disinvestment, yes. But per se, what conclusion has come in that you can go and divest, but allow common man and public to hold more in your system. And if he doesn't arrive or she doesn't arrive today, please create environment over a period of time to send, because then only you will save the public sector. Bring competition. Third part was bring competition. We took the example of banking sector. In banking sector, when competition was given from private sector, the public sector banks did excellently well. And for that matter, I am classically a private sector man who's always trusted the Vijaya Bank and no private sector bank. So there is a reason behind it, because I always felt that I don't get the same trust, same insurance. Today LIC is amongst us. I don't think any insurance fellow who's got some head here will buy insurance from anybody other than life insurance, other than LIC. And that is the reality. Ask anybody this why. It is set over a period of time of trust. So these are brands of the country. I didn't name Amul, but I would name Amul. The greatest brand that India created is Amul. And it is, if you say, it is part public sector, and it is part private sector, because common man is holding it in that way, but not पूंजीपति, capitalist sector नहीं है, ठीक है? तो ये जो बात है professional management की, वो आनी चाहिए. It has not come. So it is a cooperative sector, the third part that we have missed always. So that is the cooperative sector, and it's another area, but it is a public-private participation model where literally the common man is holding the equity in these enterprises. So we need to consider 3 styles of management: the public sector style of management, the cooperative style of management, and the private sector style of management. And if we want the private sector management, I feel holding by individuals in a big way has to be questioned in a country like India. And over a period of time, if professionally managed boards do not arrive, I'm telling you, we are in serious trouble. And then if these companies involved in asset holding, then I think it's going to be crazy. How can you, my friends from ONGC are there, I've never got convinced. How can Reliance, which is basically, Reliance is fundamentally a kiraedar or a tenant of the government of India. Tenant of government of India takes that place and violates it and sells it off at a far bigger rental to another guy. Does not use it. और रेंट ले लेता है, भाई मेरे घर को ही रेंट पे दे दिया और मेरे को जो दिया उससे 10 गुना में दे दिया. और अब मैं कह रहा हूं भाई ये क्या कर रहा है, तो पब्लिक एसेट का तो मान ही नहीं रहा है, उसको वापर भी नहीं रहा है, दूसरे को दे रहा है. एंड देन माय एसेट आई एम लुकिंग एट इट, आई कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. दिस इज कैन नॉट बी अलाउड. सो वी एट इनर्शिया, अभी ये पीएससी जर्नल वाली बात नहीं है, इनर्शिया वाली बात है. उसमें क्या हुआ, वी हैव नॉट गॉट कन्विंस्ड बाय इवन $5.3. भाई हमारे देश का एसेट है, आप पानी निकाल के आप डॉलर में बेचेंगे क्या, सवाल उठता है. तो आप डॉलर में क्यों वैल्यूएट कर रहे हैं जो एसेट आपके गोदावरी बेल्ट में से निकल रही है. सबसे पहले तो वही फ्लॉ है. तो मोदी साहब के लिए बहुत चैलेंज है ये सब चीजें. इट इज नॉट इजी. वी कैरिड अ स्टोरी इन द मंथ ऑफ मार्च, रिजल्टेंट 3,500 crores ऑफ पेनल्टी. आई वांट टू सी 10,000 crores ऑफ पेनल्टी ऑन दैट एंटरप्राइज. नहीं तो 6,000 करोड़ का टॉयलेट बनवाओ उसे, $1 billion वर्थ ऑफ टॉयलेट्स. ये करिए, पनिशमेंट दीजिए, किसी को जेल मत भेजिए, कोई फायदा नहीं है इस देश में, इनसे अच्छे काम कराइए, हैं, इनसे अच्छे काम कराइए, देश का भला होगा। तो फिर बोली ये पनिशमेंट है तुम्हारी, तुम कुछ नहीं किया। तो कुछ ना कुछ इनोवेटिव सोचना पड़ेगा हम लोगों को, लेकिन हमारे एसेट्स को नहीं बेचना है। ये बहुत डेंजरस है व्हेन वी आर सेलिंग आवर एसेट्स, एंड आई एम कंप्लीटली अगेंस्ट दिस, and this voice is coming from a neutral. I am not a private or public sector man. I love both. I want both to prosper. I want to see things happening, but I still love my public sector enterprises because they are the ones who will save this country. And if we try selling our souls, I tell you that is the last straw for our civilization and for the future of our young generation that is coming. And my only prayer to all the PSUs of the day is, please professionalize. Please give us more hope, because that is the hope we want. कि भाई स्ट्राइक्स नहीं होनी चाहिए, कोशिश करिए कि वर्कर और मैनेजमेंट मिलके काम करें, और कुछ एसेट क्रिएशन करें, वैल्यूएशन क्रिएट करें, वो काम भी करना जरूरी है। तो वो अगर छोटे मोटी चीजें अगर हट जाएं, तो आई एम टेलिंग यू इन द लॉन्ग रन दिस इज द बेस्ट दैट यू हैव। आवर कंट्रीज प्राइवेट सेक्टर आर एन पब्लिक सेक्टर आर एन एग्जाम्पल फॉर द वर्ल्ड, एंड डोंट किल दैट एग्जाम्पल। लेट अस ब्रिंग दैट एग्जाम्पल स्ट्रॉन्गर and even stronger. Today we have amongst us also, see, look at defense and marine. When you privatize defense, you have to rethink what you are privatizing and to what extent. I would say please be careful. Look at what you are doing, and participation is fine. A joint participation is fine. In certain areas it is fine. But where there are very tricky areas and strategic areas, the government cannot get out of it. It can only involve people in certain areas of manufacturing, certain areas, okay, you can have the pitch. But then you need to look at, are you compromising your security? Those issues will come into a big way for defense privatization as well. Even the insurance privatization, major issue. Everybody is reinsuring himself with the other. And most of us are reinsured again with the United States. The General Insurance Corporation of US holds everybody by the cuff of the collar. So whether we will continue to allow this holding the cuff of the collar, or we'll make our LIC at least the SARC megamoth and then go towards an Asian leadership. So I want to see this type of structural changes happening, because that will make the country prouder, stronger, and financially more, I would say, ebullient, it's capable of running. So today is a great day for us, therefore, that we are able to recognize the people in the sector, and we were able to launch a publication in a very neutral domain, not influenced by anybody. It is free. It is, there is no cost for this. It is a free circulation model. I am trying to see whether I can succeed. I am making an attempt. We will not charge for this. We will request whenever people will say, please pay the courier cost. वो तो हम मांगेंगे. पेपर का पैसा और प्रिंटिंग का और इंटेलेक्चुअल कैपिटल का ₹1 नहीं मांगा जाएगा. That we are very clear. So we'll try to see how we can proceed with this. कोशिश तो अच्छी है. हम कह नहीं सकते कि हम पूरे सक्सेसफुल होंगे, लेकिन प्रयास तो करना बहुत जरूरी है. Attempt is very important. Now I want in this issue, sir, in today's time, value of public sector. इसके ऊपर प्रसाद साहब should speak to us for at least 10 minutes, sir, to the audience. Yogendra Prasad ji, please.
Dear friends from PSUs, Mr. Iyer, ladies and gentlemen, today morning also we have discussed regarding public sector versus power sector and its utility, why public sectors are not functioning well. All these points we have discussed. We have come to the conclusion, without referring to private sector, that public sector is still the best in the country. The best talents are there, but public sectors are not being recognized somewhere by the government honestly. What we have discussed in the morning also, I have told that public sector directors and the CMDs are not being really given free hand to work. And when I was chairman also of the NHPC and other organizations like Namta Jhakri and Narmada Hydro Development Corporation, there also I have stated while working as CMD of public sector that government is putting its directors on the board like joint secretaries who does not have knowledge of the sector at all. And I have experienced, you might have been experiencing yourself also, that they don't have time to study the things of power sector. Just they come to pass the time. Whenever they desire, they allow the board to pass any item, and if they do not desire, they don't allow it, and there is a regular fight on this issue. And when finally comes to signing of MOU, entire responsibility goes to the board of the directors, who are full-time directors and CMD of the organization. I had given this example of various public sectors also, that how government is trying to destroy the public sectors on one hand, other they want to sell all the assets to the private sectors. And where no improvement has come, and whatever I am telling, practically I have experienced, that government does not allow the public sector to function properly if you are not working as the whims and desire of the secretaries as well as the ministers. And the ministers who do not have knowledge of this sector, and even secretary does not have knowledge of the sector, but they want to dominate on the public sectors. This thing I have always experienced during my 8 years working as the chairman of the NHPC, Namta Jhakri, as well as Namda Hydro Development Corporation. Once they are given the free hands, they are allowed to function properly, public sector still can add to GDP growth like anything. And even today, the balance sheets of the public sectors at the original prices are only allowed, and when GDP growth is technically examined, the market value of the public sector's assets are not assessed properly. Even Coal India has been destroyed. Coal India was doing very fine earlier, but today, because of interferences from the private sector and lot of coal scam, you have seen it now, it's destroyed the sector completely. Now even the power sector has been destroyed. Even when I was the CMD of NHPC, the NHPC has come up like anything. We have developed a lot of hydro projects, and many projects were coming. But in spite of the opinion of the High Court, because there was a fight in the court where High Court of Calcutta has opined in 1989 that hydro sector is a very complicated sector, and only technically competent people should head this organization. But in spite of that, Ministry of Power put a man from the finance sector who finished finally the NHPC, and after his retirement of 5 years, today since last 5 years, there is no regular CMD. Today NHPC has gone to bottom, and everybody knows who are reading the papers and details. So what happens, once the people destroy the public sector, the country will be nowhere. And today, in one way, no one can deny that public sector is the backbone for the government. Whatever GDP growth has come in the country, the contribution of public sectors is the highest. But only on paper you are saying that public sector is independent, they have all the powers to work, but literally, government used to control through the joint secretary, that is their desire. They say that we are 99% shareholder, so we will not allow the sector to function independently. And whenever something goes wrong, they put all the blames on the public sector. But this will not continue anymore, because now media is there, so many people are knowledgeable now, they understand what is what, and now unless you function well, I have told that if the public sector executives and board of directors are not functioning, you sack them, but first give them the full authority so that they can function. And if they are not functioning well, then you are all right. But don't interfere in day-to-day working. Only a technically expert people on a particular job in any public sector can give the best result. And we should take lesson from the Western country. When we are going America, England, everywhere the technically competent people of a particular sector are giving due respect. But in our country, what is happening? Bureaucrats having no knowledge are being put as head of the organization as if they are made for that, and whatever wrong and right decision they are taking, that is being followed by the ministers. And that's why everything is getting damaged, even on the Facebook and Twitter. I have given many issues and I have mentioned to the government how, especially the power sector, because I belong to power sector, so I have written on the power sector, how power sector has been damaged by this government, which is prime mover for all the sector in the country. And if you are not going to improve that sector, economy of the country will be doomed. So I request my all the friends of the public sector that they should recognize their value, they should recognize their technical capability, and they should not be fearful of any bureaucrats and politicians, whatever they say, and they should face it boldly. Today or tomorrow, the honesty will come in this country, and those who are brave, they will be respected. But I request you kindly to be competent in your job. And once you are really competent in your job, no one can challenge your authority. And that, in those regimes, when actually bureaucracy was very, very strong, politicians were very, very strong, but I don't think these days, at least Modi Sahab, the new Prime Minister, is trying to say that honest and brave and man who takes decision will be respected. I think the regime has changed. Today, the government will believe on results, and those who can deliver results, they will be respected. So, kindly work as a brave man, never be fearful of the bureaucrats and the politicians. Do your job honestly and give best result to the nation. At least in the name of God, I am telling you that no one can touch your even here, and no one will be able to damage you till blessings of the Almighty is there. But for that, you have to also deliver honestly with maximum dedication, maximum sacrifice, and you have to always try to give the best results. Otherwise, PSUs will always be having their dominating role to play in this country. Private sector can help to some extent, but they cannot have the dominating role to play. Even in the power sector, I have seen many projects were awarded to people like Reliance, but everybody has failed finally. Even Reliance could not complete a single hydro project. So I have seen it. Money cannot make it unless you have a knowledge. And once you have a knowledge, respect will be given to you. So what I want, that everybody in the public sector must prove the best, as then will be treated as a backbone for the society, and people will provide all respect to them. With these words, I wish all good luck to the public sector brothers, sisters. Thank you.
Wonderful, Prasad Sahab. And I would love everybody to speak, but today's day is the awardees day. So with that, I think, if everybody permits me, I think we should directly go to the awards. Am I right, sir? Everybody agrees with me? That's fine. And I also want one of my another friends from Tehri, S.C. Sharma. I saw his face here somewhere. And yeah, आइए आप भी डाइस पे आइए अवार्ड देने के लिए. और मैं चाहूंगा कि हमारे गर्ग साहब भी ऊपर आएंगे पावर फाइनेंस के साथ. आपको ऊपर आना पड़ेगा सर आज ये अवार्ड देने के लिए सबको. प्लीज आइए सर गर्ग साहब. If mobiles are just taken care of for that particular period of time, for the hour or so of these awards. These are India Public Sector Enterprises Awards for Excellence, the IPSC Awards 2014, the first inaugural awards, and today we are recognizing the contribution of the private sector of India, public sector of India, compared to the private sector, because all the awards that have been happening are in the private sector domain. And I remember the story, Ashwini was there. That's the first time we discussed this, you remember? And we wanted, you said there is no credible alternative to recognizing these people, and it should come from the real public. I'm going to say it should not be government giving the awards. So that was one of the seed of this entire day. The seed and the thought for the day was basically that, and because of which this arrived. And I tell you with big difficulty, and you already know the story, that it is the women in my organization who backed me up to do this, and I'm thankful to them once again. So with this we begin, and the first award to start with is the award for the winner in the prestigious category Best State for Public Sector Enterprises Investment. And my friends, today none other than the state of Chhattisgarh wins this award. May I request Sri Hemant Sachdev, DGM, HRS, Chhattisgarh State Power Holding Company Limited to come over take this award. Please give them a big hand. A small but very powerful state, power surplus state of India, Chhattisgarh. Please give them a big hand. And the trophy is very interesting. The trophy has Hercules on the top. It's Herculean task to run the public sector. That is what we are recognizing. So please give him a big hand. Lovely,
First of
sir.
all, on behalf of Chhattisgarh government, I would like to thank jury members and members of IPSC awards. मेरे को पूरा विश्वास है कि इस अवार्ड को लेने के बाद अभी के हमारे स्तर से हम और आगे जाकर और भी इन्वेस्टमेंट को अट्रैक्ट कर पाएंगे. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, Chhattisgarh. And this was a clean winner because the jury felt that the state has power surplus, it has the maximum energy resources, it has mineral resources, it has all that a public sector desires, you know. So I think they also deserve, while they're attracting a lot of private sector investments, they deserve to attract public sector investments as well. Congratulations, Chhattisgarh, once again. It's a very important award. And this award is the winner in the prestigious category of Defense and Marine PSC of the year. My friends, please, you must give a standing ovation for this. This is going to Mazagaon Dock Limited. May I request Shri Shekhar Hiremat, AGM PSC of Mazagaon Dock Limited, to come. Defense, very important. And Mazagaon Dock has done us very much proud today. I think everybody must again give them a big hand for continuing their effort. A Herculean task, sir, again. Herculean task, a trophy that represents the Herculean task that you have accomplished. And I hope we continue to do this over these years. In the coming years, we'll hear more about you. Congratulations, sir. May we have the mic, please?
It was 2 days back when I had a meeting and went to my office around 7 o'clock. I saw this.
Sir, a little bit up.
I saw this pamphlet in which it was mentioned. You know, in fact, I didn't see it. Next day morning when I saw it, we have won an award from IPSC. So it was so surprising and so welcome event. Thank you very much, IPSC. Thank you, juries. And Mazagaon Dock Limited, brief, we are a defense PSU. We are in naval construction. And maybe sometimes, next time if we get a chance, we will showcase our company's products.
I want to tell you, sir, we are launching a defense and marine publication exclusively in the month of January. And we would like, well, there's a very specific area quarterly on that as well, while we launch the PSC here. And we would definitely need your support to do such things, in the country.
Yeah, it is very welcome and very much, we must focus our things towards defense.
Right, sir.
Especially in Navy and Marine side.
Absolutely.
Very welcome and I'm very wishing you all the best. For
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you once again.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. The next award, very important award, and this is a PSU. I really salute this PSU. It is the winner for the prestigious award of World Class Indian Maharatna PSC of the Year. And my friend, none other than NTPC Limited wins this award. May I request Sri Satyendra Ganguly, who is the ED at the office of CMD and ED of the Corpcom. Please come over, sir. Satyendra Ganguly sir, wonderful to see you. Wonderful to have him here. And may I also request PK Sinha साहब, ये कंपनी का अवार्ड है साहब, आप भी आइए यहाँ, बड़ा अच्छा लगेगा, जरा वेट हो जाएगा और भी. Sinha sir, please give them a big hand. NTPC Limited, a company that did not succumb to any of the pressures of the economy. You must appreciate this company. This company did not succumb to any pressure, any downwriting of the economy. They were the ones who ensured that the economy continues to grow. And if they had not delivered the electricity to us, I tell you, sir, today we would have been in further doldrums. Thank you, NTPC, sir. Fantastic. And I want some words from Satyendra.
Thank you very much, Professor Iyer. Thank you very much, the juries. Despite many odds, NTPC is serving the nation. We are supplying 24% of electricity with 18% of capacity. So please encourage us to do good. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you once again. The next award, I would request, I want to just recognize this rural sector to give a mix, and the next award is a very interesting award. And this award, may I request the representatives of NABARD to please come over. National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development. And NABARD, Mr. P.C. Chaudhary, GM, is here. And may I also have Mr. Lalit Maurya, his colleague, is there? Mr. Maurya is there? Please give Mr. Maurya is taking pictures. Okay, great. Please give them a big hand. NABARD wins the best rural development PSC of the year. Please give a big hand. Serving the rural sector is very important, very critical. And we must appreciate NABARD's work. Congratulations, NABARD. May I request?
Yes. I would like to thank the arrangers from Team NABARD for giving us this recognition. We are really feeling motivated. We are feeling recognized. And I am quite sure that entire NABARD team will be feeling motivated, and this will be making us push our agenda of agriculture and rural prosperity, and will be able to achieve our goal with a faster pace.
I, sir, request NABARD today through you that the rural agricultural pump sets of solar must be promoted by NABARD in a big way. That will turn the entire tide in favor of India on the energy domain. Congratulations, sir, once again. In the best way. And this is the award in the category of Power Infrastructure PSC of the Year. And my friends, clean winner, Power Grid Corporation of India. May I request RP Singh to please come over and receive this award. Please give a big hand. If the transmission infrastructure and the corridor was not there, I tell you, we will be in serious trouble. And Power Grid connected the southern grid to the rest of the country, making a unified national grid. Please give them a big hand. We are one of the very few countries amongst the best countries in the world who have a unified grid, thanks to the Power Grid Corporation. Singh साहब कुछ बोलना पड़ेगा साहब बात.
I feel honored to receive this prestigious award on behalf of Power Grid. I am thankful to the jury members and organizers for considering Power Grid for this. Power Grid indeed has been the fastest growing PSU during last years. And I am sure with the love and affection and blessings of all of you, we will continue to prosper. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our next award is the award for Mini Ratna PSC of the Year. Not the Maharatna, I'm sorry, the Mini Ratna PSC of the Year. And this is none other than WAPCOS Limited. May I request Anupam Mishra, Senior General Manager, to please come and receive the award. WAPCOS has footprints in 56 countries worldwide as an engineering consultant. Please give them a big hand. अनुपम जी बोलिए, बोलना पड़ेगा आपको.
Thank you, jury. Thank you, IPSC. We have been encouraged by such awards, and we have kept the Indian flag flying high in more than 56 countries.
Absolutely. Please give a big hand for that. No
And
PSU has done that.
We have visited and we are working in countries as remote as their names are not known to all of us in India. But we have done a great job in Africa, Southeast Asia, and we are trying to develop markets in South America as well. Thank you.
Congratulations, WAPCOS, once again. The next award, I'm feeling very proud to do this, The next award is Engineering PSC of the Year, and this goes to Engineers India Limited. May I request Sri A.K. Pruha, CMD EIL, he's here. May I request Mr. Pruha to please come. S. Chanda, right sir, Sri S. Chanda, ED Technical. We did not have Pruha Sahab, but we have Chanda Sahab here. Please give Chanda Sahab a big hand. Aaiye Chanda Sahab beech mein. Prasad Sahab. The picture must be perfect. We must be very proud of Engineers India Limited. An organization which has tried to perform also in tough environments, I can tell you. Wonderful, Chanda Sahab, some word for the audience.
Thank you to the organizers, thank you to the jury, and thank you, my friends. We at Engineers India, a total force of almost 4,000 strong engineers, we thank you all for your good wishes and the encouragement. We have, for the last 50 years almost, we have had a gung-ho execution process of project management all over the country and abroad. We shall continue with it with your blessings. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The Herculean trophy and the Herculean task. The trophy is Herculean task for these people. Congratulations, sir, once again. The next award is very interesting, very important. It is the Make in India PSC of the year, my friends. And this goes to NMDC Limited. May I request KP Singh AGM and Shri Somnath Acharya, please to come over and receive the most energy efficient miner of iron ore in the world, not only India. Please give them a big hand. Please give them a big hand. And one of the most efficient producers of the ore and quality producers of the ore. Fantastic NMDC, and it is wonderful to have you here. May I request you to give a few words to our people, how NMDC has been able to do well and where we go forward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We are privileged to be here for this award. We thank you, jury and IPSC, for this, for considering us for this award. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you again. Continue to perform. Continue to keep it up, sir. The next award is the award for Navratna Oil and Gas PSC of the Year. It was a tough decision, I tell you, because there are a lot of names. But then there was a clean winner because of we don't work only on turnovers. We work on certain logical conclusions of performance. And I'm very proud to say here that the winner is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. May I have Shri D.N. Mathur here to receive this award. Please give a big hand. Also his colleague, please come over, sir. Wonderful to have you today here. Please give them a big hand. BPCL, one of the finest operations in Mahul, based on the suburbs of Mumbai. Please give a big hand. Continue to make us proud. Sir, you need to say a few words.
Okay, I would like to thank the jury and also the organizers, the IPSC, for awarding, giving us this prestigious award. I can only say that as a company, we are trying to march forward. We are going overseas. We are also trying to do our best as far as our customers are concerned, or people who are visiting us, that is Bharat Petroleum, petrol pumps or LPG distributorships. And the most important thing that the company ventures today is that we have to give quality and quantity and security. These are the three things which we are embarking upon. And I think we have been able to prove ourselves. We are the Fortune 500 company.
Absolutely.
We are also being awarded as the best CFO. Our chairman was awarded as the best CFO under public sectors. And I think we have been doing well as far as the projects are concerned. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. And there is also one more award later on, and we'll like to appreciate that as well. Anyway, the next award is the award for the best public sector bank. Again, a tough choice, but then there is a surprise sprung up by our own evaluation, because our processes, as I say, are completely different. And this is for the lowest NPAs amongst these banks. It is the Bank of Maharashtra. And may we have Sri C.K. Verma, DGM, who receives this award. Please give them a big hand. They make us proud in Maharashtra, but they will also make us proud in India, I'm very sure. Congratulations, sir, once again. Please give a big hand.
Thank you, jury and the IPSC for selecting Bank of Maharashtra, Mahabank, which was established for the common man. And now this award has really motivated my Mahabank. And now I appeal all my PSUs members sitting here, please provide us an opportunity to have a banking relation with you. We are here to serve you in a better way. Thank you.
Congratulations. The next award is obviously when we reach banking, the next step is obvious insurance, The next award is the winner of the prestigious award, Insurance PSU of the Year Life. And may I request Life Insurance Corporation of India and Shri Sanjeev Kumar, Regional Manager CRM, and Dinesh Ahuja, his colleague if he's here. So please come over and receive this award. Please give a big hand to LIC, a brand that we trust. India trusts this brand. We are proud of them. बहुत बढ़िया सर.
Thank you, jury and IPSC. I think our strength is you people. You have maintained the trust, and that trust has made it, as if you see number of the customer, we are the biggest insurer in the world.
Absolutely. Great. Congratulations.
So thank you for that trust.
It will continue. And we are very sure you'll go leaps and bounds in taking care of India. Our next award is the award in the Digital India PSC, another very important award. It was very difficult. Everybody asks us, are you going to only give awards to profit-making enterprises? Here is an enterprise which is making losses, but the evaluation is very different for the quality of the assets, for what it is doing, and for the way it is being blocked. And that its licenses are only limited to cities. My friends, it is MTNL Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited. And may I request Shri Sunil Kumar, Director Technical, to please come and receive the award. Aiye sahab, aap bhi aiye. Please come over. And we are very proud of you, MTNL, and I hope more licenses are given to you in many cities. The only reason that you could not expand is that. With all the limitations, you have provided access. All telephone exchanges are digitized. MTNL is the market leader in wireline broadband networks. MTNL is the third largest national broadband internet service provider. Please give a big hand for that. Only with 2 cities, remember that.
Good evening. First of all, I am thankful to Mr. and Mrs. Iyer who have started this type of program and institution. Really, it is very noteworthy. And I am very much thankful to the juries who have considered MTNL. And we are coming out of this problem. And most of you know that MTNL is working only in 2 cities, Delhi and Mumbai. But we are also working globally. We are a telecom operator in Mauritius also, and a part in Nepal also. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And I hope that we will see much better and much stronger presence of yours all around the country, and we'll also write for that, I can assure you that, to the Prime Minister. The next one is in the category Mining PSC of the Year. And my friends, none other than Neyveli Lignite Corporation NLC is the winner. And may we have Shri Raja Rao, GM Management Services here to receive the award, please. And I think here's his team from Neyveli as well. Why? Can we have your team, sir? Okay. Right, sir. They can come, they come all the way up, so I think they should be here along with you. Lovely to have the entire team of Neyveli Lignite, sir. Wonderful, wonderful. What a wonderful presence. Please come. Team Neyveli. Front sir. Herculean task, but trophy Herculean नहीं है. Don't worry. आसानी से hold कर सकते हैं. Running your PSU is. Rao sahab.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We at Neyveli generate power using very inferior fuel called lignite. And lignite mining is not very easy. It's busy with a lot of engineering and geohydrological problems. Though our corporation was incorporated in 1956, you could make profit only in 1975, and we could break even in 1980. Later on, we have almost perfected the technology, which was imported from Germany, and we are now in a growth path. And by the end of 13th plan, we hope to add about 10,000 megawatt to our generation capacity, and about 8 million tons of lignite mining capacity, and 20 million tons of coal mining capacity. So we at Neyveli are very much encouraged by this award like this, and on behalf of NLC, and thank the organizers for the award. And these kind of awards will always be an encouragement and act as vitamin pill and enable us to take our company higher and higher. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. And I look forward to Neyveli doing very well. We had our friend Jayaramanji, and I think the history has continued. You're doing very well in Tamil Nadu. Thanks. The next award. The next award is, I must recognize a few people who have just walked in, which I saw. And Mr. Maggo, one of my REC alumni, he's the vice president of the northern region. I belong to REC Kurukshetra, which is now called NIT Kurukshetra. And Maggo Saab, NVVN, leading the entire solar initiatives in the country. He's here. Please give him a big hand for being here. The next award is the award for Rural Sector PSC of the Year, making grassroots infrastructure impact. And this is, my friend, I'm so happy to announce Rural Electrification Corporation of India. May I request PJ Thakkar, Director Technical, to come over and receive this award. Please give him a big hand, please. Thakkar Saab is an old friend as well. We are very happy to see him on the dais today, sir. They have electrified India's villages, and I hope we are able to send electricity there. Challenge is sending electricity. Electrification is done. Infrastructure is built. And sir, Herculean task है, लेकिन आप heavy weight हैं, तो Herculean task ज़्यादा आसान हो जाएगा.
On behalf of REC family, I thank PSC Journal and Inertia Foundation. I thank jury members for this recognition, and I think this will encourage us to perform better and better. This year, we hope to cross the mark of 5,000 crores as profit, and we'll do much better with this recognition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Thakkar Saab. Thank you once again. And we look forward to rural electrification going stronger and stronger. We are right now want to realize power for all, but हमको छोड़ दिया गया powerlessness for all पे. तो REC की गलती नहीं है वो. कुछ पॉलिसी की गलती, हम बिजली नहीं छोड़ रहे हैं उसमें, तारों में. कोई बात नहीं. The next award, obviously, when I said electricity, I have to come back because one of the gentlemen was not here when we announced. And that is the winner of the State PSC of the Year. And that is Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam Limited, Shri Kiran Shingarpure. May I have him here? We just please give him a big hand. Gujarat rocks. And GUVNL was the transforming point of Gujarat. I tell you, literally the single discom in the country making profit. We need to see distribution companies making profit. This is the only one. Right now, small profit, 12 crores, but profit sustained. Congratulations, sir. I think you need to say a few words for GUVNL. We have always appreciated Gujarat at Inertia Foundation, but I think GUVNL has led it.
Gujarat doesn't need any introduction. In fact, Gujarat sector is being adopted everywhere. As a matter of fact, I express my sincere thanks to the organization for selecting Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam Limited as recipient of this prestigious award. And with this, with your support and all these things, we will continue to make progress and continue to make profit. Right, in fact, I would like to add here that in 2005-06, we restructured into 7 entities, and all 7 entities are making profit right from
Please give a big hand for that. All the discoms.
There is 1 generation company, 1 transmission company,
yeah,
and 4 distribution companies. Yes. All 4 of them are making profit. All 4 of them have been rated A+ by the Ministry of Power. In their rating exercise. But
sir, we rated before that. I must correct. Inertia rated it before that. I'm sorry, I will object to this. Inertia Foundation was the first who recognized you. Please come and say that on my forum. I will not tolerate it. I'm sorry. When the minister was not ready to give you the award, we gave it. On this forum, I want to correct that situation. 7 awards you received, 27th.
Yes.
Your Shamina came and received the award. So please say that.
Yes, I thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. You must not forget that. And people who forget that will remember that afterwards, when trouble comes, then you will need the same people to recognize you. Congratulations once again. Inertia name is very popular in Gujarat. In fact, the Pandyan Sahab ko aapko baat karna chahiye, what I am saying is right or not. Am I right? No, I don't want to unnerve, but Shingarpur Sahab, you said no introduction, but I object to that. I was the first man to reward Gujarat. And I will object to that, if anybody says that. The next award, very important. Now we come to the individual awards. Let us see some of the individuals who done very well, because we need a break from company awards for some time, right? So the first award is the award for Men of the Decade in the private sector, and the first one is Dr. R.K. Gupta. May I request Anupam Mishra, General Manager of WAPCOS, to receive this. R.K. Gupta, I think there was a birth of a daughter, the granddaughter for him, and I'm very happy that he's got that happiness today. So he's not amongst us today, otherwise he would have received the award on his own. He's also part of the RSC Kurukshetra alumni. He's a Kurukshetra man, company which has received several awards through our foundation, because they are the company which is doing well. Obviously the leader has to be good for the company to be good. So we started recognizing leadership, and that's very important, to also recognize those individuals who have done it. Congratulations, Anupam. And I hope Anupam will also be on the dais one day. I look forward to him. He's doing a great job. Congratulate him, Flay. The next one, and this is, I tell you, I had a meeting with this gentleman, and it was the most intellectual meeting that I have faced. 1 hour or about immediately after, we gave the Inertia Awards also, he won. And this is a man who's transformed PSU like never before. And is none other than Dr. Arup Roy Chaudhary, who is the winner in the category PSC Doyen of the Decade Award. This is the top award in our category. And may I request Satyendra Ganguly ji, ED to the CMD, to receive this award. Please give a big hand. He recently was the Man of the Decade for the Best Management Persona at the Inertia Awards on 27. And this is the second award from this difficult jury. I'm telling you, it's very difficult when jury has Prasad Saab and people like him to get through any award here. I can tell you it's not easy. Congratulations. Ganguly Saab, kuch to boliga. Do shab, chairman ke liye. But anyway, I will say a little bit. I will have to talk about the chairman. I tell you, most intellectual gentlemen I have found in the industry of late. And I can tell you that we are very, very, very happy to see such leadership emerging in the public sector. And I would say that that is an example that public sector will be set to tough times. NTPC not only performed, but a good leadership model was given to NTPC. And I will also tell you the way NTPC has become a world-class operator. NTPC's plant load factors, my friends, which people who understand engineering here, is the best. It's the best in the world, not only in India now, my friends. It was best in Asia when we recognized a few years back. They have been winning some award or the other at Inertia Awards, like Singrauli has continuously, last 2 years, been the best power plant in the country. So it is a very admirable performance, and it cannot be happening without some leadership. And in these last 2-3 years, tough time, I tell you, tough time for PSUs, and in which if they have done this, then the leadership is also assessed in that manner by our jury. It sees that in this span of a decade, which chairman in the worst times has done the best. For example, mere liye, always Vajpayee ji will remain the best Prime Minister of India. I'm writing a book on that. Because the worst times of the Indian economy and the best leadership provided. So I will want to see if others come up to that level. People can jump onto the top of the roof and say, I am the next biggest thing on the planet. But for me, people have to come towards what Vajpayee ji has done. More and more people have to go towards what he has done. The Golden Quadrilateral, we knew how we lost an engineer. He was murdered in the Golden Quadrilateral in cold blood. And this country must not forget that murder. And still Vajpayee ji opened up. We in Maharashtra benefited because that Mumbai-Pune Expressway started. But I'm going to start a fight on the toll. Because what they have done, the other old road they put a toll. So they are putting toll on people without right of way. So that has to be challenged now. That will be the next big issue that we will take up on the infrastructure side. But then, thanks to Vajpayee ji, same way, I feel that is very big thing. But I tell you, in the PSU, a benchmark has been put in management, in excellence, in being honest, in being fair by Arup Roy Chaudhary. Please give him a big hand today, although he is not amongst us. Then we have a very important area, which is PSC Core Sector Person of the Decade Award. This is Shri R.K. Singhal, Chief and General Manager Corporate Affairs, to come and receive. This is for Shri C.S. Verma. C.S. Verma, who is the winner, Chairman and Managing Director, and Singhal Saab is Corporate Communication Head, is receiving the award. Singhal Saab, after many years, हमें वो दिन याद है जब शोएब अहमद साहब आपके कमर्शियल डायरेक्टर थे और हम मिले थे आपको. Great, wonderful. It's lovely that we see a salesman being recognized. I hope Verma Sahab did well, and in this time BHL also did well. Although we are now saying BHL is not doing well, we have Ashwini over here. But that was a good time, right? That was a good time, good moment. Great, so that is the important thing. I think you must talk about this award. No, I think you must talk. He will also talk and you also talk. आप लोग जरूर बात करिए.
Mr. C.S. Verma gave such a strength to the BHL's financial system that for years together it was a debt-free company with an excess cash in hand of over 23,000 crores. And can you imagine today the same BHL is taking loan even for its operating capital. Mr. C.S. Verma has been one of the best directors and chief financial officers of BHL, whom I have seen in 37 years of my association with that company. And I really appreciate wherever he goes, and he's doing the same wonders to SAIL. So next it's Mr. Singhal.
Singhal sir, boliye.
Thank you, IPSC and Mr. Iyer and his team for recognizing my chairman, Mr. Verma. I would like to tell you one thing. Mr. Verma took over in SAIL in 2010 as chairman. Modernization had just started from 14 million ton to 24 million ton. And doing a modernization in all the public sector simultaneously was one of the biggest challenges. You know, we face challenges every day when you carry out such a massive project of 70,000 crores. But it is to great of Mr. Verma that our modernization has seen the reality of the day. We already touched 20 million ton. Recently, the largest blast furnace in the country started in Banpur, ISP Banpur, for which he was himself present. It was done at 3 a.m. in the night. And now we are hoping the Bhilai will also be coming by September. So sales modernization will be 24 million ton by the top 10 countries in the world. And he has really created wonderful working environment in SAIL. He is giving people who work, they are given authority and responsibility to carry out their job. Thank you. Thank you once again for recognition.
Congratulations, sir, once again. And I look forward to SAIL doing very well, because steel is a major sector. Steeling India is important. The next award in the individual category is the Power Person of the Year, PSC Person of the Year for Oil and Gas Award. And this goes to Shri S. Vardarajan, Chairman and Managing Director, BPCL. May I request D.N. Mathur, Senior Regional LPG Manager for the company, to receive this award, please, sir. Please give a big hand to Vardarajan ji for leading the company the way he has. Any message from the chairman, sir?
I would like to thank IPSC and the jury for giving this prestigious award to our chairman. I just mentioned some time back that he was awarded as the best CFO among the public sector companies, and he has been a leader who's been leading from the front. A lot of our investments which are going into offshore projects abroad, like Mozambique and Brazil and other locations. He has been the architect of that. And thank you so much for this award. I would like to thank all of you on behalf of our CNMD, Mr. Vardarajan. Thanks.
The next award, I'm very happy to announce this. Believe me, some break from what we are doing, right? Like we said, energy, oil and gas. We said all this complete break. We had insurance, banking, something like that, but a very different area, very important for the beautiful India. And this is the Tourism PSU of the Year, and it is none other than Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation, MTDC. Maha hai Maharashtra, please come. Finest, I tell you, pitch, advertising pitch. Beautiful beaches of the Konkan, scintillating and fascinating. My friends, come and see it, to believe it. Please give a big hand. This is Sunil Kungeri, Manager Marketing. I hope young men like him will market Maharashtra very well and set examples for other tourism departments in the country.
Thanks to all seniors and higher sirs to organize these types of programs. I don't take over more time here. I just wanted to talk about Maharashtra. Now, name itself is concerned in that Maharashtra Unlimited. That means Maharashtra. Because of we have 720 kilometers sea belt. These all beaches are the virgin beaches. Apart from this, we have hill stations like Mahabaleshwar, Lonavala, Khandala, and we have wildlife sanctuary like Sanjay Gandhi National Park, Thadoba, and Pench Tiger Reserves. And we have World Heritage Sites, that is the Ajanta and Ellora. Just I would like to thank you.
We are almost coming to the fag end, and I would like this company. This is the Navratna PSC of the Year, like Mini Ratna. So we are going reverse ना today. हमने छोटे लोगों को पहले award दिया है ना, तो बड़े लोगों को बाद में दे रहे हैं, क्योंकि बड़े लोग तो award लेंगे ही लेंगे. And this is National Building Construction Corporation Limited. May I request NP Agarwal, ED Business Development, to please come over. Very important area again. Please give a big hand for the NBCC performance. We must not forget that Arup Roy Chaudhary was the current chairman. NTPC was also the chairman in the past. Correct. We'll take care. Please give them a big hand. You can't go, sir. You take the second award also. Your chairman also receiving the award. I think I would like to do it together. May we request Dr. Anup Kumar Mitra also is the winner in the category PSC Persona of the Year Award. PSC Persona of the Year Award. He is the Persona of the Year at our end. He is not there amongst us, but his representatives are here. We are very happy that they received the award. Congratulations, sir, for the company and the CMD both being recognized here. I would like you to say a few words on behalf of the company, please.
I, on behalf of NBCC, convey my thanks to IPSC, jury members and the organizations for selecting NBCC for such a wonderful award. And I, on behalf of NBCC will continue to play their significant role in the civil construction for the making of the nation. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. And we hope that your chairman reaches where Arup Roy has reached in the future, because that's how it is. The graph has gone. Right. Wonderful. Wonderful to see that. And with that, we are almost at the end of the award, and we're very happy for all the PSUs that have been recognized today. A big audience here. I want a few words from Ashwini for the PSU. Ashwini, sir, please.
Prasad Saab, my respects. I mean, he's the doyen of Indian public sector. And I have the privilege of working for 40 years of my life in the Indian government sector. With the state government, 2.5 years of J&K government, and of course 37.5 years with BHL. Like most of us, like they say in Hindi parlance, कि डोली के साथ जाते हैं, डोली के साथ निकलते हैं. That is the relationship each of us has with our organizations. Gentlemen, I mean, while we are talking only about one sector, energy and all that, just understand this country owes everything of its eminence, prominence, of its growth to the Indian public sector. Imagine what would have happened to India post Pokhran Blast 2, when Americans put all the sanctions on India. It was the Indian public sector who had set up such a system in the country that nothing happened to any Indian citizen during that period of sanction. The country owes its growth in oil sector to the public sector, its growth in steel, mines to the Indian public sector, to power. Can you imagine, had NTPC and other state enterprises not been around, you would have been paying nothing less than 30 to 40 rupees to a unit of electricity. The transparency, the systems, the procedures, and the unbelievable growth to the Indian GDP, whether in the form of taxes. We never hide taxes. Public sector is a transparent enterprise. We don't hide taxes. Everything, every penny is paid, whether it's a service tax, state tax, central tax. Look at the education. When the states were running our engineering colleges and medical colleges, what quality products would come out, and see what has happened when the same thing has been handed over to the private enterprise. Arts graduates are becoming engineers. It's shocking. So, I mean, temples of India, as declared by our first Prime Minister, they are the temples which we all should worship, And finally, I mean, because just a small statistic, I was with one of prominent editors of one of Indian business dailies. He said 86% of revenue to the national media, print media, comes from the public sectors, and they get coverage of less than 10%. These things are to be understood, that the country survives because the public sector is here. Thank you.
May I request all the winners, whoever is here, to please come up with the trophy so that we can have a joint winners photograph here quickly. And in the meanwhile, please come, sir. We'll have a winners. Only the trophy, sir. Only the trophy. हमारे साथ बंसल साहब आ गए, थोड़े लेट हो गए. President of my alumni association, RAC, is here. May I request the small diary which we have, the Vedic diary for our people on the dais, quickly, so that we can bring NewsX into the picture now. I want NIT alumni on the top, please.